episode 27 of my Golden Era series. This is going to be a Golden Era Royal Rumble. All 30 wrestlers will be from the Golden Era. So here we go. Everybody from between 80 and 93. All these guys. So Giant Gonzalez is there. He's barely Golden Era, but he was there in 93, which is considered the end of the Golden Era. So I included him. I consider him Golden Era. So we're starting out with the Iron Sheik and Axe. I put 30-second intervals so this match doesn't take forever. Because you can go up to 5 minutes. You can these matches can last for hours if you set it right. So they're going to be getting in there fast. All right, here comes Bam Bam Bigelow, number 3. And Bam Bam, of course, one of his best moments was, well, actually, he main evented at WrestleMania 11 against Lawrence Taylor, but also what he did at the Survivor Series, the first one against, it was him against Andre the Giant, one-man gang, King Kong Bundy, and he beat the gang and Bundy, and Andre came in and beat him. There goes Axe. And, yeah, I didn't think I got Bundy. I only could do 30, so I missed a lot. I didn't put Bundy or Stud in this, I don't think. There was a lot of wrestlers I had to leave out because you can only do 30. I wish you could do, they had bigger rumbles than 30. I wish you could do a 50 like that, because they've had a 50. They should let you go up to 50 or even 100. But they limit you to 30, so I had to pick 30. But I thought this would be fun to do a Royal Rumble for this episode of the Golden Era Royal Rumble. All right, there's Tom of the Islanders, who's actually in the game. Part of the Bloodline stuff, the showcase. Here comes Don Morocco, the magnificent Don Morocco, or the Rock Don Morocco. He was the Rock before the Rock. There was about 10 years before the Rock showed up. He was the Rock, Don Morocco. All right, you got 4 in there now. Well, we have 1 elimination so far. So yeah, they're going to be getting in there fast because 30 here already. 30 seconds. Like I said, I didn't want this to go forever, so I put the shortest amount of time they allow. But yeah, I've tried the 5-minute ones last like over 2 hours. When you have them come in every 5 minutes. No, Morocco. See, there's Giant Gonzalez. Yeah, I consider him Golden Era, so I include him because yeah, barely just right at the end there, but he made it. He made it in the window. 80 to 93. I looked up what the year's Golden Era and this is. A few sites say that's considered 1980 to 1993, so I included wrestlers from in those 13 years. So Giant Gonzalez came in January 93 and left in October, so he barely fit. There's Warlord 91. Look, this is after he was in the Powers of Pain and they broke up, and then he became a singles wrestler. So after they disbanded, there's the Warlord. Got Giant Gonzalez. And Bam Bam in there. I've got 6 in there right now. Here comes the next one. Yeah, this is going to go pretty quick. With 8 wrestlers. I don't have the ramp view because I like to surprise them. You don't see them coming down. They just kind of shoot right in the ring there. Just smash of demolition. Yeah, I got all 3 demolition there. Axe, Smash, and Crush. If you go back to the 1989 Royal Rumble, Axe and Smasher, number 1 and 2, they had Demolition had to fight each other, and then Andre the Giant came in, and for a couple of minutes you had Andre the Giant versus Demolition. That was a very cool Royal Rumble moment. I'll never forget that. That was really great they did that. Oh, Bam Bam with a nice leap off there. All right, here's Crush right after Smash. Look at that. And we have 8 in the ring. That's it. Actually, nobody's going to come in now till somebody gets eliminated because they can't fit 9. But I wish they would go to 10, allow 10 in a ring. That's nice, even 10 would be better, but hopefully they'll do that. I think eventually they'll do that. But right now it's still 8. Maybe 26 will go to 10. So I imagine as soon as somebody gets eliminated, another one will come in. Because, yeah, nobody can come in until there's an elimination here. So we got Bam Bam and Crush over there. We got, what's it, Iron Sheik and Don Morocco. We got Giant Gonzalez and Smash there. Just chaos here. Just gotta wait for an elimination now. There goes Bam Bam. Nope. Wait, he got two. Maybe they're gonna get him. Yeah, all right, now somebody will come in. Oh, there goes another one. There's 2 spots free now. All right, we got. So somebody will be in shortly. I got 6 in there right now. They're just Giant Gonzalez is a Superman punch. Yeah, most of these are creations. Except Tama's in the game. The Iron Sheik's in the game. All right, let's see. Maybe I'll do more Golden Era Rumbles in the future. Just the first one I'm doing in this series, but maybe I'll do some more. Demolition going. Look at that Crush and Smash fighting. Here we go. Who's coming in next? Number 10, Beefcake, or a third of the way. Or see, we're already a third of the way through. This is not going to last too long. They're coming in pretty quick. There's the Barber. He turned into Barber Beefcake at WrestleMania 3. March the 29th, 1987. He became the Barber. Basically turned into a good... He was a bad guy before that and turned into a good guy at WrestleMania 3. I call them bad guys and good guys because it's simpler. It's more understandable for somebody who doesn't watch wrestling. Heel and face, the average person doesn't know what that means. I say bad guy, good guy. Here's Cowboy Bob Orton, Randy Orton's father. There he is. Yeah, these are all creations. Yeah, most of this Rumble is creations that I found. I didn't create any of them. My creations never looked that good, so I use other people's. All right, we got 8. We got 8 in there. We gotta wait now. Yeah, that's the thing. When it hits 8, you gotta wait till somebody gets eliminated. So it kind of holds the match up when the ring fills up. All right, Cowboy Bob is on Giant Gonzalez now. Anyway, Tom and the Iron Sheik over in the corner there. We got Smash in the corner. We got Don Morocco and Brutus Beefcake. Yeah, I don't think I put Tito Santana in here either. Greg. I don't think I got Greg Valentine. There's a lot. I could have done. Had to do 30. I could have done 60 easy. I could have done 100. There's a lot of wrestlers I had to leave out. But that's what that's what I'll do more. Is mix it up. Have some get some other wrestlers in there. Like I don't think I got Kamala in there either. I have to do another Rumble in this series with Kamala and Bundy and Stud and those guys. All right, Crush and Giant Gonzalez. They should have like stats after the match so you can look at who was in the longest and all that. They don't do that. That's something they could add one year. Have Royal Rumble stats. I mean, you could time it. You could do it yourself, but it'd be hard. It'd be nice if the game did it automatically and showed you the stats at the end. And then you could like screenshot it and stuff. All right, Giant Gonzalez. He's using more moves than he did in the actual his actual short WWF run. He had like a 10-month run I wish he actually stayed longer. Even though he wasn't a good wrestler, he just because he was so big, he was just cool. That I always liked Giant Gonzalez, and he was El Gigante in WCW before that. But he had a very short run in WWF. But he had a feud with the Undertaker. But I liked a lot of people didn't like it. I liked their WrestleMania 9 match. And their SummerSlam match was better, but I like that feud. All right, we've got nobody else is coming in right now because nobody's getting eliminated. All right, I got bodies all over the place now. Look at this. So almost everybody's laying down. There goes somebody. All right, got a spot open. There goes Crush. Is it gone? Smash is the last one. Axe is already gone, so it's just Smash of Demolition. The last representative of Demolition is in there. It's Giant Gonzalez. We caught Iron Sheik coming in. Everybody in there. Chances none of these guys are going to win it because they got a long way to go. Now somebody else should be coming in shortly because we got a spot open. For those watching on the live stream, this will be episode 27 of my Golden Hour series. All right, I got another one going. We got spots open now. Some wrestlers should start coming in. Here we go. There goes Giant Gonzalez. Yep. That's too bad Andre's in this. Too bad Andre and Giant Gonzalez weren't at the same time. Bushwhacker Butch on his way. Number 12. All right, we're getting there. All right, he has something. That's a glitch. There's something on his. He's not supposed to have that on his head. That is a glitch that he has. I don't know what he has on his head, but it's a glitch. All right, we're getting some eliminations going now. There's Orton and Morocco, who were a team. They actually were the opening match at WrestleMania 3. Cowboy Bob Orton and Don Morocco against the Can-Am Connection, Tom Zink and Rick Martel. Which was a short-lived team that became Strikeforce when Tom Zink, I think they said he got fired, and then they put Tito Santana and made Strikeforce with Rick Martel. All right, the ring's empty now. All right, this start moving again now that we got some wrestlers. We got spots open now. We got 5 of them open. The next 2.5 minutes, we should get a bunch of wrestlers in here. Akeem, here we go. So yeah, I don't have the one-man gang in there, but I have his alter ego, Akeem. There he is. Yeah, I don't know why that. I got the Bushwhackers from a good creator. I think that's a glitch because I know they didn't put that on him. The thing on his head. Because yeah, my Typhoon also has something on his head. It's a glitch. I don't know why, but I just got to live with it because they're really good Bushwhackers. Oh, look at that! They're right behind each other, Boss Man and Akeem. There they are, the Twin Towers in there together, and they're fighting each other. They fought at WrestleMania 6 actually after they broke up. The Boss Man became a good guy, and Akeem was the bad guy. This is a lot of fun, creating the Golden Era Royal Rumbles. This is really cool. Definitely can do more of these because there's a lot of wrestlers I didn't include. Here's the Ultimate Warrior at the halfway mark, 15. There he is in his WrestleMania 6 gear. Well, yeah, there's a lot of wrestlers I couldn't fit. The Kamala, King Kong Bundy, Big John Studd, Tito Santana, the model Rick Martel, Jake the Snake Roberts. I don't think is in this. I missed. There's a lot of guys I just didn't have room for. So I'll have to do more of these so I can get those guys in Rumbles. Who's going to win the Rumble? All right, one half of the Nasty Boys. Jerry Sags on his way in, number 16. Glad they put the number at the top there to let you know where you're at. Because I would lose track and be wondering how far along we are. So at least they put that number on there so you know how far along they are getting all the wrestlers in. Oh, so here comes a superplex. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 5. We got 3 spots open. Here comes number 17. Yeah, it's moving along quickly now. Just when the ring fills up with 8, it slows down. Here's Haku. And this Islander Haku. Haku had a few different looks. He was with the Colossal Connection with Andre the Giant. He was King Haku. He was King Tonga. And then he was Mang in WCW. But yeah, this is his Islander tag team Haku. Which I was very happy they're in the game. So yeah, in there now is Haku and Ultimate Warrior in game. The others are creations. Here you go, another one. See, 30 seconds keeps it fast paced. It's actually a cool way to do it. But you can do it like 30, 1 minute, 2 minutes, up to 5. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, number 18. All right. He goes right after the Jerry Sags. We got Cowboy Bob and Taku over there. Ultimate Warrior. And Butch of the Bushwhackers. And Nasty Boy power slams Hacksaw. All right, next up. The ring's filling up again. Davey Boy Smith of the British Bulldogs. One of the great tag teams of all time. Wish the British Bulldogs were in the game. If they can get Dynamite Kid signed to a Legends deal, they could do the British Bulldogs because they have Davey Boy Smith. But they just need to get the Dynamite Kid signed, and we'll get the British Bulldogs in the game. All right, next up here, I got 2 spots open. The other half of the Nasty Boys. Here we go. They came in like the Twin Towers. They came in pretty close together. Here's the Bushwhackers going. He goes after the Islander Haku. Nasty Boys versus the Islanders. That'd be a good match. I don't think that ever happened. I don't think they were tag teams at the same time. Yeah, they weren't. I don't think the Islanders ever fought the Nasty Boys. That's a good idea for a Golden Era match. Because some of these matches I like to make that like never happened, and other ones I do that are like simulations of actual matches. Like I'll recreate Hogan and Andre, or I'll create a match like Nasty Boys and Islanders that never happened. All right, got another one coming in there. It's moving quick now. As long as the ring doesn't it only slows down when the 8 are in there. But they're getting thrown out so fast, it's hard to get 8 in there at the same time. The other Bushwhacker. Oh, he just missed his teammate. He just left. Butch just got eliminated, and then Luke comes in. There's Luke. Yeah, one of the Bushwhackers was in a rumble. Like it was like he got thrown right out. He came in one side, got thrown out the other in one of the rumbles. Anyway, I think he's one of the quickest Royal Rumble appearances. Nasty Boys fighting each other. Look at this. It's every man for himself. All right, we got 1 spot open. It's about to get filled here, and then we have to wait for somebody to get eliminated. But somebody just got eliminated anyway. Here's Andre, number 22, Andre the Giant. Here he is. This is long hair Andre that I got a creation of. The in-game Andre is the WrestleMania 3 one. This is a created Andre, but Andre is in the game, but this is a created Andre for just a different look. And there goes Andre right away. Nope. Andre's actually fighting his tag team partner, Haku. Look at this. There's Andre going after Haku there. Warriors out. We got 2 spots open. Yeah, something. Yeah, something you don't do in a real Royal Rumble. Count the spots that are open because the Royal Rumble they can fit as many as they can. They can fit all 30 if they had to. But in the game, you can only have 8 spots. So we got 2 spots open. If you're just joining us in the live stream, we got the Golden Era Royal Rumble going on here. This will go up as episode 27 of my Golden Era series later when I upload the video. All right, next one in here. We got. There goes Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Nope, he looks like he got out of it. Dynamite Kid. All right, here we go. Yeah, they got to get Dynamite Kid in this game so they can do the British Bulldogs. But I got a really good created one. He's excellent. And the British Bulldogs are fighting each other. Look at that. Andre. There goes Hacksaw. All right, here comes another one. Getting near the end here. Got a few left to 30. Randy Savage, number 24. There's the Macho Man. And he goes after Haku. Goes right after Haku, Macho Man. There goes Bulldog. Nope, yes, no. Nope, he shoved him away. Andre the Giant in the corner there. He's obviously going to be the favorite to win this at this point. Because who's going to get Andre out of there? Andre, I wonder if Andre, Andre won the most Battle Royals. He probably still holds the record for the most Battle Royal wins. All right, we got 2 spots free because you only, for those that don't have the game, you can only have 8 in the ring at a time. Is the max that I guess the processor can handle. So it hits 8. It can't let anybody else in. So that's why I say we got spots open. Earthquake number 25. All right, who hasn't come in that I select? I'm trying to remember. I know. Hulk Hogan hasn't come in yet. I know I put him in there. Trying to remember who else. This is great because you don't know who's coming next. It's fun. Oh, there goes Andre. Wow. All right, Andre's now it's anybody's match. Andre's going. Macho Man's going. See, it says the name if it's in their in-game. It says a competitor if it's a created wrestler. Yeah, I actually might favor Earthquake to win it now. He's the biggest guy in there. All right, we got who's next here? Typhoon. All right, the natural disasters are in there. We may favor one of those now because they can work together. There's Typhoon. There's the Typhoon with the glitch. He has a weird thing on his head. Him and the Typhoon and the was it Bushwhacker Butch has there's a glitch. They got weird things on their head for some reason. So just ignore that. I don't know why he's a really good creation, but he doesn't have that on his head. But when he gets in the ring, he has that thing on his head. So I don't understand. It's just a glitch. Oh, there goes Haku. All right, we got the natural disasters here at Hillbilly Jim, number 27. So we got 28, 29, we got 3 more coming in after Hillbilly. I'm not sure where they'll be. I know one has to be Hogan. I can't remember. That's the only one I can remember that hasn't come in yet. I forget who else. Well, I think I forgot to put. I should have put Roddy Piper in this. I got to do another one of these because I forgot a lot of guys, or couldn't fit a lot of guys. Roddy Piper. Here comes another one. All right, this will be over soon. It won't be too much longer. Here's Hogan at 28. All right, so we had 2 left. I have no idea who they are. I can't remember. All right, Hogan gets rid of the Bulldog. All right, Typhoon and Hogan fighting. Hillbilly Jim and so basically it's Hogan and Hillbilly Jim who actually tag team together against the Natural Disasters right now. It's kind of funny how it went like that. Because Hogan and Hillbilly, they were a brief tag team. They had some tag team matches together, Hogan and Hillbilly. Barbarian, okay. So who's the lucky number 30 then? Barbarian stuff. You got a Natural Disasters probably the advantage. They're the biggest guys in there. They're the heaviest guys in there, and they're both together. So you'd favor one of those two to win this, but we'll see. There goes Hogan. All right, National Disasters fighting each other. There goes Barbarian. The Undertaker, number 30. Look at that. The debut Undertaker from his look from Survivor Series 90. And that's it. Everybody's in. It's either Hillbilly Jim, Earthquake Typhoon, or the Undertaker to win it. Let's see who's going to win this. You might favor the Undertaker. Actually, if the National Disasters work together, you could favor them. But if they don't, then it's going to be you're going to favor the Undertaker to win this probably because he's the freshest and he's big guy. It'd be hard to get him out of there. But the Natural Disasters are fighting each other now. There goes Earthquake. Oh, he's going in the corner. Oh, he just avalanched his partner. Well, if the Natural Disasters are going to fight each other, I'm going to favor the Undertaker to win it. All right. So the National Disasters might be in 2K next year because they're going in the Hall of Fame. They usually put them in the video game the year after. So I'd expect the National Disasters, which they'll make a return. They've been in the game. They were in the game in 18. So WWE2K18 had the National Disasters. So they're probably going to return in 26. Undertaker's going. All right. Be interesting if Hillbilly goes out and it's the National Disasters got to fight to win it. All right, you got to favor Earthquake or Typhoon now. It's either going to be one of the Natural Disasters or Hillbilly Jim. The odds are against Hillbilly's at least likely to win this now. Of the three that are left. See, the Natural Disasters should throw out Hillbilly and then just take their chances with each other, but they're going to fight. This is very cool being able to put all the Golden Era wrestlers in the Royal Rumble and created this game is so cool. This 2K series is so cool. But I think 2K25 is the best one yet. But it's very cool you can do this. Do they just need to? Yeah, they didn't make it so you can have bigger rumbles. Because I'd like to have a 50, like they had that 50-man rumble that time. It'd be cool to do that. Be able to do that. It'd be cool if they'd let you do a 100-man rumble. Because there's plenty of wrestlers in the game to do that with. Of course, it would take hours to play it. We're down to the final three. If you just joined us in the live stream, it's the Natural Disasters and Hillbilly Jim left in the Royal Rumble. We'll see who's going to win this thing. It's glitching right now. Oh, backdropped Earthquake. Somebody gonna throw somebody out here? These three have been fighting for a while now. Let's see if nobody's reversing it. And he just power slammed Typhoon there. Typhoon or Tug. Yeah, before he was Typhoon, he was Tugboat. Yeah, he was Tugboat Thomas. Then they dropped the Thomas. He became Tugboat. and then then he also he was a bad guy. Even he was a good guy, then he was a bad guy and was Typhoon with the earthquake and the natural disasters. Very cool team. Cool. They're going in the Hall of Fame this year. Very cool. All right, these three are fighting for a long time. Nobody's even trying to get elimination. Hopefully, it's not glitching, and they're gonna fight forever here. Hopefully not. All right, Hillbilly. Oh, you reversed it. Clothesline him. Whips him in the corner. Nobody's even tried an elimination in a long time. All right. Oh, you reversed them. They got somebody got to try to eliminate somebody here. There's a long ending here. Yeah, who's gonna win? Who's I don't even remember who's been in the longest. But yeah, I think Hillbilly came in last of these three, so he would be the freshest. He's the least worn down. Yeah, I hope this is not glitching. Nobody's trying to eliminate anybody. Yeah, throw him out. There we go. Yeah, finally. All right, natural disasters are the last two. That was a long time to get elimination. All right, it's one-on-one. The natural disasters are the last two in there. Are going to battle out to win the Rumble. Here we go. Here's a little. Yeah, they do this little cinematic thing here, make it dramatic. That's cool. Nice little touch by WWE2K25. All right, let's. They hit the big splash there. Gonna whip him out of there. Here we go. That's it. Typhoon wins the Royal Rumble. That was pretty cool. Golden Era Royal Rumble winner, Typhoon. Typhoon. All right, yeah, that's cool. Typhoon wins the Golden Era Royal Rumble. So this is episode 27 of my Golden Era series. I'll see you at 28.